What's up, everybody? My name's Shan. So today we're actually going to be taking a look at 3 decks all in one. It's going to be free to play Knights because there are so many awesome variations of Knights and there are so many good Knights in Standard right now. There's very easily 3 decks that can be built up here. You have Boros Knights, which is the one that I most recommend whenever you're a budget player and you're actually trying to climb in ranked and not spend wildcards and all that good stuff. Mardu Knights, which if you have the lands, if you have the pathways or the Fable Passages or Tournament Grounds, things along those natures, I think this is actually your best option. So if you have the lands, this. If you don't, Boros. And if you're looking for a good time all around while also being in free to play and having some combo fun, this is the one that I recommend. The Grim Knights, you have Sir Conrad, Death, Destruction, Aristocratic Style Knights. It's super duper uber fun. So we are going to be diving into the Boros Knights. I'll be breaking down how this deck works and going over all of it. We'll have all 3 decks displayed in our gameplay, so be sure you're watching all the way through. Otherwise you're going to miss an entire deck if you don't. So we'll have timestamps and all that good stuff. Watch all the way through, you'll get the most information. I'm going to be quick with these and explain the general overall theme, and we'll blaze through all 3 of them. So the Boros Knights, it is a very aggro central themed deck. The mythics that you're going to be running is Embercleave. The rares that you're going to be running is Worthy Knight, and this way you can flood the board. Another rare knight that you can use here if you have it is Fervent Champion. Obviously a very strong knight, but as I wasn't going to ask people to spend 4 rares on a 1 mana card, I figured, 3 rares on a Worthy Knight, it's very good. And again, you can play this knight across all of your Knights decks, so you can try it out in a multitude of things. Anyways, aside from that, you have Inspiring Veteran to help boost up all of your Knights. You'll be seeing this in 2 of the Knights decks, Scorching Dragonfire for some removal, and then aside from that, you just have some general low-cost creatures, low-cost removal, a little bit of protection, and, Embercleave to finish it out. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Over here in the lands, always run Tournament Grounds as it's only an uncommon, and then just two of the tap lands. You don't want too many tap lands, because if you hit 2 tap lands back to back, you're going to be feeling it, I'm telling you. Anyways, that's going to do it for the Boros Knights. On to the Mardu Knights. Very similar to the Boros Knights. It's going to be aggro central. We're still going to have Embercleave as our top end sort of answer. However, instead of using the Worthy Knight, this time we're going to be using Stormfist Crusader. It helps you draw more, helps you more, you know what I'm saying, helps you hit your Embercleave, helps you hit your Inspiring Veterans, your removal, your other Knights. It is such a good rare knight to have, and if you don't already have it and you want to play Mardu Knights and you already have the lands, I do recommend this. Now again, with it being Mardu and it being 3 colors, I don't recommend playing it like this, where you have the Windscarred and the Scoured Barons and the Bloodfell, but this is the free-to-play version. So if you have pathways, use them. But if you are trying this out in budget, the Savi Crystal is actually really good. 3 mana, comes down, it immediately has that 1 mana available to use, so you can immediately fight as 1, or Venerable, or Blood Chiefs, or Valmir, or Villatrites, all this stuff. As soon as Savi comes down, if you don't need it, you have cycling, and it adds 1 of each mana, right? Red, white, and black. So it is really, really good if you're trying to stay in budget and you don't want to go get those pathways. So outside of that, we have Stormfist. Again, we have Inspiring, but the nice thing about going into Mardu is you have stuff like Dire Tactics. 2 mana, instant speed, still only an uncommon, and you get to exile creature, not just destroy it, but you exile it, which is really, really good. You have Smitten Swordmaster, which helps keep you healthier than the Boros Knights. Also can have lifelink whenever you play the creature down, right? So that it has the adventure that's really good, and then it has the lifelink on itself. You have Village Rights, so you can actually get some card draw if your creature's dying. You have Blood Chief's Thirst. I feel like the Mardu Knights deck is definitely more well-rounded, but again, if you don't have the lands for it, it's a little rough to play, because you're trying to play aggro with tap lands, and I'm telling you now, it just doesn't work. So that's going to be the Mardu Knights list, and then last but certainly not least, we have the Orzhov Knights list, the fun list in my opinion, but certainly trickier to play. So this one is going to be working off the back of Worthy Knight once more. We're going to be trying to get down tons of creatures. As you can see, we have Venerable, we have Worthy, we have Order, Smitten, all this good stuff. And then we have Bastion and Sir Conrad to help us deal damage whenever our creatures die. Obviously, Sir Conrad, we can help mill the opponent and try to get creatures off the top. We can use Order of Midnight to bring creatures back, which will further proc Sir Conrad. And yeah, from there we're just sort of, you know, dealing incremental damage, getting in where we can, using village rights to draw us more cards. Oops, sorry about that. All in all, very fun deck. Anytime I can play Sir Conrad, y'all know I'm happy to. So Sir Conrad Worthy Knight deck is just right up my alley. Anyways, that is going to do it for all 3 of our Knights decks. Hope you enjoyed this quick little dive into 3 different free-to-play decks that you could actually, well, build, have fun with, tweak, you know, maybe make them a little bit more melted together than what I have here. Anyways, it's a wonderful, wonderful archetype that I do recommend if you're in budget, if you're in free-to-play, you go try out. And even if you're not, you can really dive into this stuff. It has some good rares in there, like General Kudrow isn't necessarily a knight, but it is a human that works very well alongside the knights. And so there are a lot of cards like that that are adjacent that you might want to think about picking up if you don't already have, that kind of stuff. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section for any suggestions, questions, comments, answering the daily question, any of that kind of stuff. Subscribe if you're new here and you want more budget content. We do this every other day for our nightly, every other day nightly video. You know what I'm saying. There are nighttime videos, budget videos. That way we can help out the newer players and get them into Magic for the free ski, right? Anyways, subscribe, hop over to Twitch, toss a follow, and yeah, let's go enjoy some Knights. So again, be sure to watch all the way through so you can see all 3 decks in action. All right, let's go play. Cheerio. We don't have a whole lot of lands, but we have Inspiring, we have Rimrocks, we have some removal. So sure. Sure. We'll hold off on Kabira Takedown. Thought about playing it, but you never know when you... Ooh, I like their lands here. Yeah, they got all really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. This could go for Glass Casket. I think I just want to get a Rimrock down. Get them ready to be pumped out. I'm going to have to keep look at their lands to see what they're actually playing here. It's a Naya deck. Naya counters, maybe? Naya Landfall. Even more interesting. Alright, so if I play this, I can Glass Casket plus use Rimrock. Get in for 5 points of damage. So we'll take the Fearless. Swing in with Rimrock. Now they can use their Fabled here to grab a land and trade out the Hellhound. If they do that, fine by me. They are indeed, looks like. Yeah. Alright, cool beans, we'll take the trade. Need some more red mana if I actually want to play down multiple things here. Skyclave Apparition, gonna be taking our Glass Casket. That's annoying. That's rather annoying. More planes, huh? More plain Janes. Alright, well let's get down Inspiring Veteran. We can potentially Light of Hope, keep it alive. We could also use Kabir here actually. Just take out Fearless. So never mind about that Light of Hope comment. And Terrio, they're just gonna scoop it out. Sounds good. Way to go first here. We'll keep. Alrighty. So we play the Windsguard as we didn't have a real play turn 1. I think we do go ahead and get down Rimrock. Getting down the damage, getting it ready. Always nice. Tournament Grounds is nice as well. I suppose we could have played it there instead of the mountain. We're going to swing in, see if they'll take the trade. They don't. So then we just Glass Casket the Sky Cat here. Yep. I forget it auto selects it, right? Anyways, in turn, still have mana for Light of Hope. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. That's fine. We can still get rid of that. But I do like what they're going with here. It's very interesting. So we will just Scorching that, swing all in. Now we're getting up to where we could actually Ember Cleave if we can get down some more creatures. I like Ardenvale Tactician. We might okay. So 2/3. We might just hard cast it instead of waiting and using the what's it called? Inspiring Veteran. That's really good too. So I think we go Inspiring here, hold mana for Ardenvale. They're planning something. I can see it in their eyes. I don't want to tap my creature quite yet, though. If we trade out Rimrock for Skycap, it's probably worth. Probably worth. Come next turn, we will have enough mana for Ember Cleave. So, all's well so far. Oh, their plan is to bounce my Inspiring. Okay. In that case, we let the bounce happen, still take out Skycat, keep Rimrock. If we hit a land, we can Ember Cleave onto our Rimrock, so that's not bad. If we hit anything else, well, we're gaining a playable, so again, pretty good. They will have mana for Brazen here. They choose to go for the Cloudkin instead. It's understandable. And a Wind Robber. Ooh. So good for him. So good. See if they decide they want to trade out a Cloudkin or something. No, they're going to let me get in for the 10 free damage. Well, hey, I'm not going to complain. Boom. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I think it's wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. But, you know, whatever. So they'll get in some solid damage here. Solid damage. 6, 7. No, they're just swinging in with 1. Okay, so we have 5 points of damage. Brazen can't block our creature. We can use Ardenvale to tap. 2 of their creatures will tap this one and that one. And yeah, all in. GG. Squee. Squee. Thanks. Whoa, game. I love what you're trying to do here with this. God, I want to keep this so bad. Alright, we'll keep this. I'll toss you back. We'll hope we can get to the crystal. If so, then we're sort of good on our mana problems. The crystal, I feel like, is a decent budget solution. You son of a bitch. I needed that mana there. That was our Stormfist. Alright, well, hopefully we'll still draw. I mean, it's not dead on what we needed, but, you know, it does allow us to get down the Inspiring and come next turn the Crystal, which from there we can build. So Inspiring is pretty easy target here. Rune Crab. It's a mono blue mill deck. I'm ashamed of you. Not really. We've all been there. We've all been there. It's okay. I'll forgive you, Mitch, if that is your real name. Milling away all my lands, huh? I see you gotta. Oh, goodness. you just don't take any breaks, huh? 0 breaks for the lad here. So if I play this, we have 1 mana left over. If I wait till next turn, we'll have 2 mana left over, and I think that's better because then we can play Crystal plus Dire Tactics. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Anyways, we're gonna not swing it with Inspiring because then it just gets blocked to Rune Crab and it's sort of pointless, so. If you could leave Stormfist alone, that'd be great. I'd rather not see a mono blue tempo, bouncy sort of deck. Those are the most annoying. Every time you get down a creature, they unsummon, they stern dismissal. It's just a whole game of juggling. We'll see though. Landfall, milling us some more lands. Milling me my Ember Cleave, you bastard. We could have played it too. We have 4 lands. We have 2 creatures to swing in with. You dirty dog. Alright, Merfolk Secret Keeper. Overwhelmed Apprentice. More millage coming to our village. That's okay. Still have 38 cards. We can do this. We can do it. You can help. I'm just kidding. That's Home Depot. Goodness gracious, man. Or woman. You know, who's to say Mitch isn't universal? Anyways, I'm tired of these one drops. I gotta tell you that much, Mitch. Mitch the bitch. Scrying 2 to the top. They just keep hitting it. They just keep hitting it. Alright, but we are drawing 2 a turn, so we're kind of helping them out. Kind of, sort of, just a little bit helping them out. We can get this down. We can get this down. Then we can Dire Tactics, the Rune Crab, and I think that is good stuff. Good stuff. Get rid of that. Goodbye. Swinging with Stormfist for sure. And actually we swing with Veteran as well. Here's the reason why. Oh no, we don't swing with Veteran. I won't be opposed to this. Shit. They've realized my mistake. I feel deeply regretful. I was like, yeah, we swing in. For some reason, the Overwhelmed Apprentices to me, they had 0 attack. I was like, yeah, these are just little 0-2 walls. That's a 0-4 wall. We can swing all in. It'll be fine. Oh no. I'm so sorry, everybody. I jumped the gun as per the usual. As per the usual. Maddening cacophony. Fuck. Well, that one hurts. Let's draw our cards. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Alright, Mitch. Fuck. You would have another Rune Crab, wouldn't you? He or she is the god of drawing these 1-mana cards into the story. I just had to say something about low mana and cheap cards. Look at me now, ma. Look at me now. All right, I want to draw. I want to draw, and I want to draw now. It's not so bad. Kind of wish I'd done that before the whole land incident. The whole land incident of 2020, but you know, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. We'll get down Inspiring Veteran. Deal a little bit of damage with Smitten. Get Smitten down. Swing in with Stormfist. Hey, look at that. We got him down to 12 life. We're doing something. We're doing something kind of nice. They're not going to block. They're going to block. They're not going to block. Who knows? It's a wonderful world. They're not going to. They're down to 8. Do I have another Embercleave available? Maybe I shouldn't check. That might break my spirits. 1. Oh, we do. We only have 14 cards left, so it's it's one of these next 14. That's not it. Embercleave, Embercleave. That's not it. Do I have village rights before I swing in? Yes. God, this is so terrifying. Come on, give me Embercleave. Give me the Embercleave. Damn it! Alright, 3. Holy fuck. Really going all in on this if I do it. Nine cards left. One of them is Embercleave. I'm fairly sure. We have more than one in the deck, right? Or wait, did you get exiled? No, it's not exiled. That's just this card. Okay. Well, Blood Chief's here. Good old Blood Chiefs right here. Son of a bitch. Fuck. That doesn't help me at all. We already played a land, so I can't even, like... Oh, no. We're going down. We're going down, ladies and gents. We have an Embercleave somewhere in the next 8 cards, and I'll bet it's the next one that they mill. Let's see it. 2, 3. Oh my god, where is this Embercleave? Is there not another one? I was fairly sure there was 2. Alright, let's see here. What? There it is. There it is. Alright, GG. You got me. I can't do it without that one. Mitch. What a lad. What a lad. Aether Walker, 47. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is keepable. We got some mana of every color to a degree, right? To a degree. It's another Yorion deck. I'm gonna go for double inspiring if I can. If I can. Nope, they're gonna bounce it. A little bouncy action going on. Alright, let's flood the board. I wonder if it's just Demir. It's probably Esper. It's probably Esper Dance. No, they got Swamp. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we go here. We'll have mana for Fight as One and Village Rights. Getting in the 3, they'll draw a card off Solemn. Now, it's unfortunate that they do have things like Baron, which allows them to bounce our stuff. Destruction we can deal with because we have Fight as One. Bounce, we don't really have any defense against. It's Garuda! Did you have Tolarian? I don't understand. What'd they hit? Atris? What'd we hit? Rimrock and Inspiring. It's gonna be Atris? Okay. Oh, bet. Exactly what I was hoping. So I could Village Rights the Falmir Knight here. I don't think I really want to. I think we wait. Another Inspiring Veteran. Hell yes. Hell yes. Swing all in here because we still have Fight as One to block or to defend our creature against that, right? We're getting in for 9 here. Cool beans, they're down to 8. We could potentially have lethal on our next turn, depending. Really happy they took those lands instead of that Kiora though. My goodness, I didn't think they were going to do that. I put it like that because I was like, surely they'll take the face down card and then at least we're getting rid of... Oh, mana cost. Okay. And we have to discard 2 cards. So let's go ahead and sacrifice it. Draw 2. Know a little bit better what we want to discard. We can't Blood Chiefs the Garuda. We can't Blood Chiefs anything. So we get rid of this. Venerable's really good, but Rimrock could potentially give us lethal, maybe? That's 2, that's 4. Yeah, let's get rid of those 2. I say they shouldn't attack. We have Smitten as well. So if we were to... If we were to play Rimrock, use Smitten. Because they can still block 1 for 1. I need to like swing in and them not block. Use Rim Rock. On Alright. Alright. So then this will be 4 damage. This will be 6 damage. It would be 1, 2. I think we do it like this. Right. There we go. Hey! Mardu Knights getting us there. Wad Prime or Wad Prime. Either way, doesn't sound too appetizing. I think I'm going to keep this just because I see the Worthy Knight, and my goodness, y'all know how much I love Worthy Knight. I love flooding the board of any kind, any state, anytime. Anytime. Shh, phone, hush up. I'm doing business here. Conducting meetings and whatnot. Can't go interrupting me in the middle of my soiree. So we're gonna go for the Worthy Knight. You know, we see Demir. Okay, hey. It lands. That doesn't mean it won't get Blood Chiefs, but it at least lands, right? And we have another Worthy Knight to follow it up. That could be really good. It is Demir Rogues. Oh, how I love people playing this in regular play queue. Like, is this a good deck? Should I play this? We're going for another Worthy Knight. You can't stop me. Can't tell me no. Can you imagine the amount of knights, or the amount of humans we'll be able to have? Don't want to swing it with my Worthy Knight. I don't even want to risk it. I don't want to risk it for that biscuit. You know what I mean? Easiest takedown of the rogues ever. FG. FG? I don't know. We'll call you F. Ooh, well, this this is interesting, but we can't keep it. We can keep this. I really like the Resolute Rider, but again, I don't know that we can keep. We might not be able to keep Tournament Grounds in this deck, given the amount of non-creature playables we have. You know? We'll certainly see. We have another Worthy Knight in hand, and I'm happy about that. If we can find some more stuff. Find some more stuff. Tangled Florahedron, following up the Goose. Malkia Rebirth, not exactly the stuff I was talking about, but if we can untap, it'll allow us to protect the Worthy Knight, and that I am happy about. Migratory Greathorn, it's Simic Mutate. It's probably a Scootate deck, right? We're just waiting for the Scoot Swarms to appear. Ooh, Sultai, actually. Factually. They're gonna get in for a good, sweet, free and easy 3 damage. Flying, might add. Let's get down the Bastion. We could take out the Tangled Florahedron. I don't think it's a huge deal, though. And let's get in for 2, huh? I mean, theoretically, if we could create enough creatures, could be our takedown, could be our answer to the Migratory Greathorn, right? Oh my goodness, it's a Space Godzilla. Fuck! Those are the scariest kinds of Godzillas, right? Not only is it a big, scary freaking lizard, it came from space. Came from space. Ooh, We're not in a great position, I'm not gonna lie to you, ladies and gents, but we're about to do something rather crazy. Rather, kind of, sort of, a little bit crazy. That puts us up to 4, that puts us up to 6, so we can sort of, kind of, just a little bit get there. I don't want to play you yet. I think I want to play the winner more. Get in. Now we'll just have to hope they don't have lethal here. If they don't have lethal, we can get up enough to Kabira take down that Space Godzilla. Mwahaha! Power in numbers, baby. Power in numbers. Lead the Stampede. Ooh, speaking of power in numbers, they understand the power in those numbers. Looky there, 4 creatures drawn out. Wham bam, no problem. They're probably gonna put the Sea Dasher onto the Space Godzilla, if I had to guess about it. Yeah. No! My Bastion, you bastard! Why would you not go for the card draw? Oh, you're too good for card draw, huh? You think your 6/6 is just gonna remain there forever? I got news for you, bucko. Buster? Buckaroo? It won't. It will not. Bam! That's the biggest Kabira's takedown I've ever seen. Now that doesn't mean that they can't just immediately re-attack with it, right? We gotta get in some damage though. That little bird thing can't block. We have 4, that's 2, 3, 4 is there. Alright, yeah, this should be fine. Take them down to 14. What do we need here? What do we actually really want? Sir Conrad? Maybe just some removal, right? It's just straight up removal. Get rid of the Gem Razor and we'll be dandy. More Knights, of course, wouldn't be bad. The one that gains us life and deals damage, that one would be pretty cool. We could, you know, gain life, deal damage, play it, create a creature, and get that creature down. Not bad, not bad. They're gonna tap the Gem Razor. Oh man, they got something planned. No? They're thinking about it. My kind of player. Take your time, take your time. There is no rush. Baby Godzilla. Okay, I see you. See you out there, Baby Godzilla, being cute and whatnot. My goodness, though, I gotta say, your pecs are incredible. Your pecs are, well, they're bigger than mine. It's insane. That baby's got more muscle than this grown man. Ooh, Boneyard Lurker. That's a mutate ability you don't see enough, right? How much is it? It's 4 mana. Mutates, return target permanent from your graveyard. Oh, it's to your hand. 4 mana, return something to your hand is just, I mean, you have Bala, but that is also a land, right? I mean, I guess you also get a creature here, but 3 mana, return something from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. They still have 2 mana, which means they could still mutate the Migratory down here if they so choose. They're not. They're not. We had a Bastion. Well, this does give us life gain off of the blocks that we can get. So that's decent, right? Well, decent. We could swing it with Wintermore and Order. Give Order Indestructible. I think I'd rather keep them back. Keep them back defending. Hold the line, men. Hold the line. They're gonna gain some life off the food. Like I said, though, this is probably the most fun deck. As far as efficiency goes, as far as budget efficiency goes, your best bet is probably Boros. Mardu, if you have the lands already, you know. I know some people, like, they go budget with the actual creatures and spells they get, but they make sure to get the lands so they can play whatever color combination they want, right? So if you have the lands, Mardu is probably your best bet. And if you're just looking for a good time, you're not worried about ranked, you're not worried about efficiency, you're just trying to play some fun stuff for budget, then the Orzhov is probably your best bet, right? So it's nice that you can have one archetype be so very different, spread across, you know, 3 different colors. Yeah, sort of 3 different colors, right? A combination of 3 different colors. There you go. Anywho, your opponent's doing some big stuff. We knew they would. It's not a huge surprise here. Still not attacking. We like to see it. What? So we're gonna use this come their turn to go ahead and tap out their creatures, right? We can tap out their flyer, tap out their gem razor, just leave the boneyard. But we can't play it, so I almost want to tap them here, swing all in, but it's not enough damage, you know? It's not enough to even really try. They're going to crack back. Yeah, we'll save it for instant speed. We shall save it for instant speed. Right before they're about to attack, we're going to wham bam, thank you ma'am. They're gaining more life. They are so very terrified of us just scooping them down, huh? Can't deal that much. Can't deal that much, so tap, 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 tap. Now they might end up tapping them prematurely, right? I think one's mana and one's a goose. Yeah. But the mana they don't get to use, the food they can always use, you know, gain some life. Whatnot. This. So our best course of action might actually just be something like Sir Conrad or multiple bastions, sort of taking them out when our creatures get taken out, right? Because we got a beautiful board here. We just need, you know, a little bit more. Oh, goodness, goodness gracious. All right, so we'll get you down. Do I play the other order, or do I actually swing in with Wintermoor here and our other order, see if Wintermoor gets taken out, and then bring it back? I guess we can wait till next turn to do all that, though, if we're going to. So we could bring it back, play it, yeah. So no attacks. We still have a solid board state. We can still gain tons of life. The most thing that I'm worried about is the flyer that can deal damage and the trample. Trample is obviously not too great for us. So how many mutations does this thing have? Just the one? How many mutations does this thing have? None at all. And that's just the one. Alright, so let's block you here. One of you here. One that there. We don't have enough to actually block and kill that though, huh? Is that one going there? Oh, because that one, right, okay. There's 4 there, and then you two can kill that. We're taking 7. Taking a little bit more than 7. We're taking... Oh shit, we're dying. Whoops. We are in fact dead. So I should have blocked the Migratory with the Ardenville. Fuck. Wait, we still would have been dead, right? Yeah, -4. Ah, well, we tried. Volfield. Volfield. Kind of sounds like a Pokemon. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this. I see 2 Worthy Knight. This is like that first game, except maybe our opponent will stay in the game. Maybe, maybe. Maybe, baby. Love struck. Oh, you love struck. I don't know. Hopefully we don't see any red mana here, because that could... Okay. I was gonna say, because that could signal Bone Crusher. I don't want my bones crushed anymore today. I gotta say, they've been crushed plenty here recently. Just leave me and my bones alone. Okay, so it's Temur Landfall. Temur Adventure Landfall? I thought we got rid of you with the Lucky Clover mass removal thing. No Bone Crusher, no Bone Crusher, no Bone Crusher. I Okay. That's why you have two. That's why you keep the deuce. The deuce say. Ow. Alright, resolve. More landfall. You gotta love it, gotta love it. Terror. I will say I am terrified. Get it? Hey, Heartless. Just when you need it. Just when you freaking fracking need it, huh? Boop. Get some creatures on the board. I could have played Kabira down that turn, had mana for village rights left over, and played Sir Conrad on the next turn, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe that was the play we wanted to do. Maybe. Can't even freaking fracking motherfucking use Ardenville. This is fine. We will save for the village rights sacrifice. Good old block and sack. Just leave my worthy knight alone, okay? I'm fine with whatever else happens, but I want that worthy knight. No. I see you looking all around, you little clown. Leave him alone. You son of a bitch. That's why we can't have nice things. Opponent's gotta go and shatter skull. Gotta go shattering skulls. Shattering skulls, shattering dreams. Now we can order a midnight. Return worthy knight. Going down to 9. Going down to 9. Can we survive? If I had a land, that'd be really, really nice. Oh, yay. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. So it's going to cost us 2 life to do this. But it does work, right? Gets us out of that damage. They really should be swinging in with their Lotus Cobra. I just don't like the fact that Order of Midnight can't block, but I guess we have the 2 little creatures as well. Alright, so board state semi-secured now. We'll hope we don't see a Genesis Ultimatum. They're at 6, which means if they can hit a land... Okay, well, not like that, but... Oh, that could be the Genesis for next turn, and they have the 3 blue, the 2 red, and 2 green. Yikers. Which means, yeah, they just won't attack this turn. Let's draw a card. Wintermoor Commander. Sure. Sure. Let's flood this bitch. Let's flood it with as many knights as we possibly can. Alright, you're getting in. I think that's it. We're down to 6 life. But we have 5, 7... 9, 11 creatures on the board. Hey, make it down to Beanstalk, Tangled. I mean, we might be able to win off the Sir Conrad. Yeah, if we can get a bashing out here at Sir Conrad, we'll deal 2 damage off of every creature that dies. We have 11. That's 22. Math does check out. But again, we'll need a Bastion, right? Need a Bastion before they get Bastion. And you know what I'm trying to say. You know the joke I'm going. Bashing. Bastion, bashing. I don't know. They're getting a whole lot of mana, but what are they doing with it? Nothing. Nothing. Tournament grounds. That's not really what you want to see. I mean, we could mill with Sir Conrad, right? Hey, we hit two creatures. We hit two creatures. Beautiful. We could swing in with Sir Conrad and Wintermoor, but Wintermoor would die. Sir Conrad would get blocked by Beanstalk. So we're hoping they don't play anything like Embercleave, because that's the point where it's a little scary, right? We can't exactly defend against a 14/14 Beanstalk. I don't know what cards you got there, but I don't want you to have it. Fable Passage. Alright, they probably could have had that one. We also got rid of a Village Rights for ourselves, which is not good. Village Rights are pretty good for me. Surely they have some plan to not deck themselves right. They have 23 cards left in deck. Terror? That's not good for us. It's not good. They literally just need to play a Love Struck Beast and they got us. Just play a Love Struck or another Terror. Bone Crusher. Yeah. GG. You got me. Volfield. It was beautiful.